Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Topics and welcome to Peepgame TV. Alright, check this out. We got another banger this time. Alright, now, before we get in this video, I'm gonna need y'all to like and subscribe. And please leave all your comments because I want to know what y'all think about this situation. And don't forget to share. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I feel like this video right here needs to be shared. Because, believe it or not, we got a lot of this going on, but it ain't spoke on enough. But with that being said, we're going to jump in this video. And you know what I like to say. See if we can get some teachable moments. Yo, Peepgame TV, let's get it.
A rising rapper from Atlanta is accused of beating his 4-year-old daughter so badly, she hasn't opened her eyes in months.
Her whole right side of her brain was damaged.
Now the child's mother is speaking out for the first time with shocking new details and allegations. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates.
Yo, are you serious? Bruh. Listen, bam, I got girls. I got kids. And I believe in, you know what I'm saying, disciplining your children. But there's a difference from disciplining your children and beating your children. You know what I'm saying? Because when you talk about disciplining your children, that's one of the reasons we got a whole lot of these clown and goofies doing the stuff they doing now. But it also come with, you know what I'm saying, parents that who abuse and beat their children. You know what I'm saying? They grow up and be, you know what I'm saying, full of rage. So that you got to know that discipline come with love. You beating your child, ain't no love in that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get in this junk and keep going.
Kiana Watts met Taquan Alexander back in February of 2016. The two were co-workers at a McDonald's restaurant in the Atlanta area. They soon would fall in love, and they welcomed a baby girl later that year. Her name is Alani. But then in 2020, Alexander, he packed up his things. He moved to the Los Angeles area to pursue a rap career. Then in September 2021, Watts says that she allowed Alani to go visit him just for about 3 months. However, weeks before Alani was to return home to Atlanta, she says that she got an emergency call that Alani was being rushed to the hospital with severe brain injuries and fractured ribs. Kiana Watts says that November 29, 2021 will...
Hey, you know what? I think that's like... That got to be a terrifying phone call. You seen your... You know what I'm saying? You seen your child to stay with the... You know what I'm saying? Its father or its mother, you know what I'm saying? You know, for the summer, or, you know what I'm saying, just spend some time with them. And then you get a phone call saying that your baby is being rushed to the emergency room. Bruh, I'm saying, I can't even imagine how that feeling is. I mean, I remember my time, my son, matter of fact, my son was in like the 4th or 5th grade. Even if, I know he was in elementary school. And I was at work, you know what I'm saying. And my wife, you know, she at that time, you know what I'm saying, she was a, you know, at-home mom. So I get up that morning, take my shower, get ready for work, you know what I'm saying, go in now, you know, at the time I had my first daughter and my son. You know, I go in there, you know, kiss my baby girl, who at the time she was like 2. I go out on my son, you know what I'm saying, give my little man some dap, give him a kiss on the forehead. I'm out. Great day at work, you know, kiss the wifey, bounce. No soon as I get to work, sit down at my desk, log on to my computer, you know what I'm saying, I get a phone call. Answer the phone call, is my wife on the line saying my son just got hit by a car. Bruh. I stayed, and my job was like the neighboring city, you know what I'm saying? It was like that's 20, 30 minutes away. Bruh, I got up, scooped, jumped up at that joker so fast, I think I did like a buck all the way home. You know what I'm saying? Gets home, yo, when I hit the corner, I see, you know what I'm saying, the ambulance, fire truck, the police all out there. They done blocked the street off up there down there by a cul-de-sac. I ain't even stopped. Police said I beeline on. I'm gonna be honest. I beeline on the sidewalk, and I'm no cap. beeline on the sidewalk, shoot down past the ambulance and the police officers. You know what I'm saying? Jump out the car, police like, you know what I'm saying, asking me what am I doing. I'm like, yo, that's my son. You know what I'm saying? That's my little man that just got hit. He like, all right, hold on, calm down, talk to him. So I'm like, this point, I'm hysterical because to me, I'm scared just by how the scene look. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, no, He like, calm down. He all right. So I ain't trying to listen to him. I ain't trying to hear that. I go straight to the wifey. Yeah, I didn't calm down until my wife came out on the porch and was like, baby, he good. He did, the car hit him, but she just bumped him. Bruh, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, bruh. We'll go in more depth on that, you know what I'm saying, story. I'm gonna start doing some, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna start doing, you know, some, you know what I'm saying, storytelling on my channel. You know, I'm really start jumping, you know what I'm saying, pushing this jump. But I will get into that. Let's jump back in this video.
Will forever be one of the worst days of her life.
The detective called me and informed me that my daughter was bleeding from the brain and has had emergency surgery.
She then got a text and a FaceTime from Alexander.
He told me that Alani passed out standing in timeout. The ambulance is here.
Man, come on. How? So she was just standing in timeout and just collapsed. Come on now.
You know, he told you that she had passed out, but I'm sure you had questions.
Right.
I did. And when I asked him, was she okay, how she passed out, he really wasn't answering me. Like, he was just shaking his head and covering his mouth like this, not answering me. First of all, it looked like he had just woke up.
See, that's the guilty sign right there. That let me know, all right, nigga, it's more than she's standing in the corner. Come on now.
Hopped on the first flight from Atlanta to Los Angeles.
Describe what she looked like.
Oh my God, she had a tube down her throat.
Oh no, bruh.
On the side of her head, it was.
Oh no, man, come on. Go ahead, yo.
Right here, written in the middle of her forehead because of the surgery.
According to this ER report obtained exclusively by the Shade Room, the 4-year-old Alani had, quote, extensive bleeding located on the right side of her brain, and because of the building of pressure, the child's right part of her skull was removed to evacuate the bleeding.
Instead of being truthful, I had to find out from a detective what really happened.
We also got our hands on this 60-page court document. Alexander allegedly told investigators that, quote, the child is a bedwetter, and when she wets the bed, he punishes her by making her do rigorous exercises with an element of physical abuse.
Bruh, you did that to your baby girl? What kind of what kind of a man could do something like that to his baby? You do that to your daughter. You're her protector. You know what I'm saying? When the boogeyman is scaring her at night, you the one going there. And you know what I'm saying? Let her know that everything gonna be alright. You know how many nights, bruh, I had to go in my daughter's room. Dang, see, this got me heated. You know how many nights I had to go in my daughter's room, you know what I'm saying, and fight an imaginary monster, you know, act like I'm beating him up, and then act like we tussling down the stairs, and all right, baby, I threw him out the door and beat him up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't coming back. You know how many nights I had to do that shit just so she could feel safe? And the whole time, nigga, you the boogeyman.
Like hitting with boxing gloves, hitting her with a belt, hitting her, and when she wets the bed, he punishes her by making her do rigorous exercises with an element of physical abuse, like hitting with boxing gloves, hitting her with a belt, and hitting her with a speaker wire. The report also goes on to say that on the day that Alani was rushed to the hospital, she, quote, wet the bed, so he made her do wall planks. Then he gave her a whooping with a belt. During this whooping with the belt, the child tried to protect herself by moving a stereo speaker in front of her to block the father's actions. The father then proceeded to take the speaker wire and whoop her with that, then had her do more rigorous exercises while he drew her a bath. Moments later, he says that, quote, when he found his child was having seizure-like symptoms and appeared to be losing consciousness, he put her in the bath in an effort to revive her. When that did not work, he called 911.
Hold up. Check this out. The father admits to hitting the child several times on her legs and back using a belt and speaker wire cable. The father reported that he hit the child at at least 7 to 8 times. The father admits that that this is not the first time he has used physical discipline on the child, and shared that he physically disciplined the child last week using a belt, where he began hitting the child 8 times and also punched her in the chest. You bitch! You a creep. You a goofy. You a coward. You hit your... Bruh, I don't mean no harm. I have a problem with, you know what I'm saying, dudes punching their little man in the chest. My son is 27 years old now, got a wife, and now had his own little shorty. And he can't count a time he ever punching him in his chest. And he grew up to be all man. Played basketball in school. Played football. You know what I'm saying? Played lacrosse. Played rugby. My son is a man still to this day. So that, even with your little man, when they growing up, that punching him in the chest is gonna make him tough. That crap is goofy. But for you to even hit a little girl in the chest, are you serious? Bruh, put this cat under the jail. He need to be under the jail, no cap. Don't sentence him to the death penalty. Nah, that's too easy. He need to be put under the jail for the rest of his life. And he need pictures of her on the wall so he can see it every day.
Child was having seizure-like symptoms and appeared to be losing consciousness. He put her in the bath in an effort to revive her. When that did not work, he called 911.
I was confused because I talked to Alani all the time when she was out there. I got pictures all the time from him.
At the hospital, doctors found deep bruises and puncture wounds all over her body. Court records also showing that Alexander said he, quote,
Bro, how'd she get puncture wounds?
only became...
When asked if anyone else was home during the incident, the father reported that he and the child were the only ones home at the time. CWSW Rivas advised the father that he had just come from the hospital where he was able to observe the child and the injuries she sustained. CWSW Rivas asked the father if he knew the extent of her injuries. The father stated, I did. This is my daughter. Really, my boy? The way you treated her, can't nobody tell? Where was I at? This is my daughter. CWSW Rivas then asked the father as to the puncture wound the child had on the right side of her body, around the hip area. The father reported that he only became aware of the puncture wound today and shared that he does not know how she got the puncture wound. Father reported that over the holiday weekend, the child was playing with some puppies and perhaps she sustained the puncture wound then. CWSW advised CWSW Rivas advised the father that the puncture wound appeared fresh and asked the father if the child ever complained to her about the puncture wound. The father reported that the child never
became aware of the puncture wound that day and shared that he does not know how she got that puncture wound. He suggested to authorities that Alani was playing with puppies over the Thanksgiving holiday, and that's perhaps how she sustained those wounds. After questioning Taquan Alexander,
look, I got a blue big ass pit bull, right? And here now, my nephew who's 5 and my two nephews, you know what I'm saying, they spend a lot of time with me. One's 5, the other one's 7 months. Trust me, even when my 5-year-old nephew was playing with my dog, you best believe I'm watching her. Cause even though I know my princess would never, you know, I ain't gonna say that, but I know princess would never, you know what I'm saying, do anything to harm him because of the way she's trained. You know what I'm saying? If anything, she's overly protective of him. But I still know that's a dog. You know what I'm saying? And I don't put shit past a dog when it comes to the shorties. You are goofy.
Alexander was arrested and charged on felony assault on a child, aggravated
Good.
mayhem, torture, and child endangerment.
How many people live in a house that you know of?
And that's the crazy part. It was him, his brother, his uncle, and his other uncle,
Whoa.
and his girlfriend. I knew none of that. I just knew about the owner of the house and his girlfriend.
Okay. Let me tell you something. First, let me say this. Mothers, I know in your mind you would never expect the father of your child, even men, you would never expect the mother of your child to do anything to your little one. But if y'all don't stay in the same state, and they talking about taking them for the summer, the week, find out everybody's name that's staying in that house. If I don't know them, I need to know about them before I let my little shoulder go spend the night. Period. I don't care I don't care you their mama. I don't care about all that. I know you. I don't know them, so I need to know about them. On top of that, everybody that stayed in the house, you mean to tell me none of them seen this shit? It's obvious this is not the first time that he didn't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't disciplining no child. He didn't abuse, allegedly, beat, allegedly, this little girl. So all y'all big ass grown folk walk around now and seeing this, and none of y'all step to him, especially you men folk, and say, hey, bro, what you think you doing? And put some hands on him? None of y'all decided to do this. Y'all just as goofy as he is.
Watts claims that this all happened while Alexander was living at his uncle's house in Thousand Oaks. She says that his uncle is L.A. Rams cornerback Troy Hill.
Last time I've heard from them was when it happened, and everyone who lives in that house, story does not add up to me.
We reached out to Troy Hill's management.
Somebody lying. You ain't gonna tell me they not. No, come on now.
Team for a comment. In an email, a spokesperson wrote, quote, Mr. Hill is aware of the allegations against Mr. Alexander. Unfortunately, Mr. Hill was not present at the time of the incident, nor was he the legal owner of the residence, and has no personal knowledge of what transpired. Additionally, as a result of the ongoing investigation against Mr. Alexander, Mr. Hill has to refrain from further comment at this time.
Say hi.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Alani, tell the world hello.
Watts says that the hospital did pay for Alani to fly back home to Atlanta, where she's currently bedridden. This is what she looks like today. Nearly 7 months later, she still can't open her eyes and is in weekly therapy.
Since day one, they were telling me what she will be able to.
You know what? Let me say this too. I salute you, Mom. I salute you. Because, you got to be a strong sister to endure seeing your baby go through that and still to be able to keep a smile on your face and not your heart be filled with hate. You know what I'm saying? On no cap, on the real. You got to be a strong sister to endure that and know that the one that you entrusted her life with is allegedly responsible for this, but yet you still go on and be positive and keep a smile on your face. That's what you call strength.
To do it when they won't do, and she's been showing the opposite. Everybody said they miss Alani. She was the life of the party, like her mom. But I know my baby's gonna be whole again.
Y'all hear that?
Do it when they won't do, and she's been showing the opposite. Everybody said they miss Alani. She was the life of the party, like her mom. But I know my baby's going to be whole again.
You
hear that? She know her baby going to be whole again. That's what you call strength. This sister, you one of the strongest females I've seen in a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my wife how strong she is. But this is what I talk about when we talk about our black strong queens. You know what I'm saying? We still got some out there, regardless of what they endure, they still keep a positive mindset. You know what I'm saying? Still keep a smile on their face and fight through that triumph, you know what I'm saying, those triumph times.
The GoFundMe campaign set up to help out with Alani's mounting medical bills. It's raised just under $2,000 so far. We did also hear back from the Sheriff's Department. They say in addition to those child abuse charges.
Hold on, that's it? Black people. That's it? $2,000? That's it, black people? But your boy talk about building a museum and you donate millions to him? Really? But everybody talk about we got to, you know what I'm saying, protect our young. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure our young are good. But little shorty here, you know, got a fundraiser going for her medical bills because of her situation, and that's all that has been donated to it. But it didn't take that cat, and I'm like, shit, I wouldn't even say 6 months to get a meal. And you wonder why we in the situations we in. Or why won't this put out there? But we seen this Will Smith smack. That's went viral on the internet. So many times we focus on the wrong shit. And then we'll point the finger on why our situation is like it is. When half the time it's us doing the crap that's being, you know what I'm saying, the crap that goes on in our communities, we do it to ourselves. Like this goofy right here. Do this crap to his own daughter. And this ain't the only case. And I'm not saying this is a black thing, like this don't happen to white kids. But I ain't talking about white kids. I'm talking about my people's kids. It's bad enough that they out there killing each other in the street. We don't need the parents to help out. Goofy. Boy,
They
he
also
a
found
goofy.
an unsecured assault rifle and a handgun inside of Alexander's bedroom at the time. So consequently, he also faces 4 additional weapons charges and is due back in court July 7th for a preliminary hearing. For TSR...
Shawty, I mean, I ain't gonna bash on you on that, cause I know how you sometimes you can miss some things, but we got to be more careful who we, you know what I'm saying, who we create with. You couldn't see that homeboy won't rap too tight. Cause anybody do something like this to their own child ain't rap too tight. He got guns laying around allegedly, you know what I'm saying, while that baby can get a hold to him. He putting on boxing gloves, fighting the little girl, talking about disciplinary actions. And all these big ass grown folk in the house too and seeing everything. And don't say nothing. So yeah, he need to be under the. They need to put him under the jailhouse. They need to put him in a room in the dark with a light shining on the walls, just the walls, where he can see what he done, and it haunt him for the rest of his days. That's what need to happen to him. But I'm your boy Topics. This Peepgame TV. Teachable moment. Hey, when you let your child go and they out of your sight, I don't care who it is. Know who they're with. And talk to your babies every day. Hey, this stuff got me just flustered. I'll catch y'all next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, please share, and leave y'all comments in the, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this messed up situation. Aha.